Three very bearish signals for the summer, guys. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, guys, wherever you are on this beautiful world, whenever you're watching this video. Welcome to the Bitcoin family channel. For the newcomers, my name is Didi. In today's video, I'm going to share a very bearish outlook for Bitcoin this summer. Also show you some positive, beautiful signs for after the summer, talking about the news, and of course an inspirational quote. Now let's first jump into the news to see if that can affect the charts. The news for today, guys, is that Germany only has 9k Bitcoin left. Just 3 weeks after it started selling, guys. They started with 50,000 Bitcoins and they only have 9,000 Bitcoins left. They even had a period of time only 5,000 Bitcoin left because they sent the last time 10,000 Bitcoins to the exchanges, but they did send back a couple of Bitcoins to that German wallet again. So now they are stuck with 9,000 Bitcoins. And I'm saying stuck because they want to sell them. They're gonna get rid of the Bitcoins. This is exactly the biggest mistake what Germany has ever made. They don't have any vision for the future. They don't understand the digital gold of the 21st century, and they don't understand what they're doing. But for us, it's very positive. There's only 9,000 Bitcoins left. So there's a lot of selling pressure is gone. And you know who bought all those Bitcoins? Indeed, all those spot ETFs. You can see it was like 250 million, 190 million, $130 million worth of Bitcoins bought in the last couple of days. So they were buying all these Bitcoins from the German government. The German government in the future will appear to be one of the most stupid governments ever because they sold their Bitcoins. And luckily, a lot of my German followers, they commented, yeah, Didi, I am not selling my Bitcoins. I am still all in. It's just our government that's that stupid and retarded. And on the other hand, guys, I hope that, of course, these Bitcoins are not being bought up all by the spot ETFs again, but by normal people, not institutional investors that buy these Bitcoins through the spot ETF. I just hope these Bitcoins are bought by the normal people on these exchanges, Coinbase, Kraken, etc. Because that is what we need at the moment. We need that shift from centralized entities hodling more Bitcoins to the people. Because the moment we have control on Bitcoin, that is the moment we also will have control on our lives in the future. It's very important. But you can see on the 11th of July, we even briefly dipped to 5,000 BTC with the German government wallet because they sent $10,620, that's $615 million worth of crypto, of Bitcoin to Coinbase, Bitstamp, Kraken. Now, at the moment, 9,000 Bitcoins. So that's amazing to see. That's 18% of the 49,857 Bitcoins that it seized from the piracy website Movie2K back in January. So they seized all those 50k Bitcoins from that piracy site, and now they were selling them, and they have 9,000 Bitcoins left. The selling pressure is getting less and less. Now let's jump into the charts to show you how this is influencing the charts and what I think is going to happen to Bitcoin and what are these three very, very bearish signals for this summer. First chart, guys, is this 5-day chart with the Gaussian channel. I've been talking about the Gaussian channel for a very long time. I saw yesterday again Crypto Crew University talking about that Gaussian channel as well. So that reminded me to talk about it as yes, this is an important indicator. This indicator in the past has shown us that when we enter that Gaussian channel, enter that green area over there, that is not positive. That is referred to as quicksand. The moment these candles close inside of this area, they will be pulled towards the middle of that area. They will pull toward that midline over there. And that midline at the moment is 47,000 US dollar. That bottom line over there now is around 41,000 US dollar. And don't be mistaken, because this line is going upwards. So yes, that will be a little bit higher next week again. That 47 could even be then next week 48,000. And that bottom line could somewhere be around 42,000. But this Gaussian channel is very powerful, guys, and it's very important to see that in the past, whenever that channel turned from green to red over there, and we see this midline as resistance, that was the start of the bear market. Every time, again and again, over here, then we go back even further. Here, there's the 2017 top. I don't know if you remember that one, 20K over there. We came down into this area. That was the start of that bearish market already. And then we came down to the bottom line, went up to that red line, green turned red. That was the start of that huge bear market crash of 50%. And it happened every cycle again and again, guys. Over here also, one of the first cycles, 2014, when we went into this channel, that was when the bear market started. When we went down outside of this channel and it went from green to red, that's the full bear market on 50% crash over there, guys. So yes, this is a very important channel. At the moment, this was during the COVID crash. Of course, we couldn't predict that, but it was a huge COVID crash of 50%. That's why it turned from green to red in a bull market. Now, we are in a bull market at the moment. We are still above this channel. If we close a full candle body in this channel, so a full candle body closing around 52K, that would mean a candle closed inside that Gaussian channel. That would mean we will be pulled towards that 47K level or even at 42K level. It could even also mean, yes, that would be the end of the bull market. It could, but at the moment, we still didn't close the candle, so we still need to stay positive, and the bull market will normally take 16 to 18 months after the halving, which will bring us to September 2025, guys. And as you can see in the previous bull market, just to show you, this was the 2021 bull market. We went up, we came to this area, we tested that top of the channel for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 candles. That's 35 days. It's a full month of excitement around that level of that Gaussian channel before we took off tremendously. And you know what we can see? Check this. This was July in 2020. Exactly in that summer period. July, we went up, we came down around August to that channel, spent the complete month of August, even as part of September, around that channel level before we took off into that massive bull market top to 70K. Now again, we are in July, we are above that channel, we are coming down, we are testing this channel. Maybe we will stay around this channel for 2 months, we don't know, but if we stay around it and not dip in it, that's positive. The moment we close a 5-day candle inside of the channel, that's a very bearish signal and could pull us towards that 47K level. 5-day candles. Keep your eye on the Gaussian channel on the 5-day, guys. Now, let's jump into some more bearish signals. Before I do that, guys, my wife was interviewed. She is now in the Libelle in the Netherlands in a beautiful magazine with a beautiful article. If you want to read it, go and Google it. You can find it on there about our family, our traveling and everything else. Now, this is the first chart, guys. On this chart, you can see that purple area. That purple area that is very important. The moment we see these purple areas go down below that dotted line, where that red circle is, that is the moment we see a bear market. It's the moment when we see a bear market started in the price. So whenever that purple area, the P&L index, is crossing the P&L index 365-day moving average, that is when we turn bearish. You can also see that is when we have a huge drop in the Bitcoin price. We had a huge drop over there, almost a 50% drop from 60K to 30K. And then again, when we did it again around 60K, and then again we pulled back to the double top in 2020 to 70K. And when we started to cross that area again with that purple line, we saw the Bitcoin crash again with more than 50% to a bear market bottom. That purple area went negative. Also the other way around, when that purple area crosses that dotted line to the top, yes, that's a sign the bear market bottom is in. Now it's very exciting at the moment. Why? Because that purple area is about to cross that line. And we don't want that. We don't want that purple area to cross that dotted line, because that could mean that we see some bearish time ahead. This is not a bullish signal. It is a very bearish signal, guys. This chart is also a very bearish signal. Whenever we turn from orange to blue areas, we can see that these are the huge dips in the bear market price. Every time when we turn from orange, bull market, to blue, bear, it's not positive. At the moment, we are orange, but we're about to turn bearish into that blue area, just like we did over there, and just like we did over there. And all of those times were not positive for the Bitcoin bull market. Only this time over here, that was the COVID crash. When we turned from orange to bluish, COVID crash, and we still continued that bull market. So yes, of course it's a very bearish signal. Of course it normally shows that the bear market will start, but in the bull market it can also mean, hey, yeah, we see a huge dip before we continue. And that huge dip can be all the way up to 50%. I don't want to scare you, I'm just going to share with you what the charts are telling us at the moment. It's very important that you understand these charts as well. Also, this one is very bearish. That's a third signal. The USDT market cap growth is accelerating normally in Bitcoin rallies. So normally when we go up with Bitcoin, that is when the USDT market cap also is going up. When that is growing, the Bitcoin bull market is full on. At the moment, you can see the pinkish area is not growing. The USD market cap growth is slowing down, which means Bitcoin is in a correction. You can see it. When that pinkish area is becoming smaller, we can see that Bitcoin correction every time again and again. When that pinkish area is increasing, we can see the Bitcoin price going up. More USDT, Bitcoin price is increasing. Less USDT, Bitcoin price is decreasing. Very important charts, 3 very bearish signals, 3rd bearish chart. But now let's jump into what I really think that is happening to Bitcoin at the moment, guys. I hope you really enjoyed those charts, guys. Yes, in the summer it can be a little bit bearish. We have seen these charts. If these things will happen, then yes, we could fall a little bit more down, maybe to the 47k level or even lower. But I am a bull. I am in a bull market. And for me, this was just a normal dip like we've always seen in these bull markets. A 20 to 30% dip is completely normal. And we just had that 30% dip. For me, that's beautiful enough. Now we need to pull back up a little bit, go sideways for the month of July, August, and from September-ish go up again into that last third part of that bull market that will go explosively high for 12 months long. And yes, even then I believe if we go to around 100k in December, we could still crash down to 70k or 60k even in January, February again in 2025 before we take off to above 100k in the end of 2025. As a 4-year cycle always shows us the same. 2013 we had a top. 2017, 4 years later, we had a top in December. 2021, 4 years later, we had a top in November. And 2025, again 4 years later, we will probably have a top between September and December again, guys. It's just a 4-year cycle. And there is a lot of emotions involved. We will go up, we will go down. Don't let them shake you out. Strong hands, strong hands. Strong hands is the most important thing at the moment. You need to hodl Bitcoin and accumulate as much as possible because the whales were doing the same as you saw. Beautiful morning, guys. The beach is empty, the sun is rising, the sound of the waves. What more do we want, guys? Now let's quickly jump into that inspirational quote to give you a beautiful view on life for today again on this amazing Friday. Turning around to that side so you can witness that beautiful sunrise over there, guys. And the educational part for today is very powerful. If you love the thing that you're doing, you don't need to be pushed to do that thing. Your vision will be pulling you towards it every day and again and again. If you love what you're doing, you don't need any pushes, guys. You will just love what you're doing and it will pull you towards it every day. And that's how I feel about these videos. I love creating these videos. Yesterday I skipped a day because I'm like, I have a holiday, I have a vacation as well. The moment I skip these days, I start to feel like uncomfortable, not like really cool. It's like, shit, I'm skipping a day. It just doesn't feel right to me. And why it doesn't feel right to me? Because I made a promise. I made a promise to all the followers. I'm gonna take you by the hand through that whole bear market, lead you towards the top of that bull market, tell you when to take your profits, and that is the moment when I'll start to reduce maybe my content to, a couple of videos a week. But till that moment, I promise you I will be there every and each day to guide you through all these emotions, to guide you through all these dips, to guide you through all that news, that FUD that is being created, like to try to take your Bitcoins. So that's why I just need to make these videos every day. I just love doing it. It's my passion. What else should I do in the morning? I hope a lot of you still remember the time that I woke up every morning, tried to cuddle my wife. You know, that move that every man makes in the morning, you know. You wake up in the morning, automatically some thoughts pop into your man head, and you try to cuddle your wife, and you think, yeah, maybe some jiggy in the morning, and then you get your bam, that elbow. I hope you still remember all the time. Of course, that's still true for me as well. Probably for all men. Yeah, maybe there's a few that still are lucky in the morning. My wife is not that morning person. That is in for the shit. So, I need to record videos because else I don't have anything else to do in the morning, as I wake up every morning around 6:30, 7ish, and then I just love to be on the beach, walk here, witness the sunrise, and talk about these beautiful things in life. And one of those beautiful things is that then if you're doing something that you really love, you just don't need a push. It just pulls you. It just pulls you every day out of your bed because it's your passion, because it's the thing that you love doing. And I think people should at least spend like 60 to 80% daily on the thing that they love doing. And if that is traveling, travel. And if that is playing football, football. And if that is doing fitness, fitness. If that is recording videos, living life to the fullest with your family, record videos and live your life to the fullest with your family. It's just very important that you do what you love. At that moment, everything seems to go automatically. Life pulls you towards all those things that you love. The moment you keep doing what you hate or you dislike, that is the moment life will give you all the stuff that you don't like and will pull you towards that. So the life quote for today is, if you start to focus on the things that you love doing, you might end up being pulled towards all that stuff that you love doing instead of that vicious cycle downwards with all the things that you don't like doing, guys. That was everything for today, guys. I hope you really enjoyed today's video. If you did enjoy the video, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends and family, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, leave a comment. What do you think about the charts, the news, the tips, everything else? Thanks for watching. I wish you an amazing Friday, an amazing weekend. I probably won't do a live this weekend. If I feel like doing a live, it will be a last minute choice and I will do a live, and you will see it if you subscribe to this channel. So you need to be subscribed to be able to see if I will go live this weekend. I wish you an amazing weekend. Bam.